God says, "Someone just approved a fortune with your name." Do not scroll past this, because what I am about to reveal is tied directly to your life, your future, and a blessing that has already begun moving toward you. This is not a distant promise or a vague hope. It is something that has already been set in motion, and your awareness of it matters more than you realize. When I say that someone has approved a fortune with your name, I am speaking of doors that have been opened without your effort, decisions made in places you could not reach, and favor that has been assigned to you in silence. This is why you must listen closely, because missing this moment could delay what has already been released for you. Type Amen to affirm. You have been wondering why certain delays have happened, why some paths closed, and why you felt held back even when you were ready to move forward. I was not denying you, I was positioning you. There were conversations happening about you that you did not hear, approvals being signed in ways you could not see, and people being moved into place for your sake. What you thought was rejection was actually redirection, and what felt like silence was me preparing something far greater than you expected. Within the next few moments of your life, your understanding is going to shift. You will begin to see that this fortune is not just about money or material gain. It is about access, influence, and stability that will change how you live and how you see yourself. This approval has your name on it because I placed it there, not because of luck, not because of chance, but because I have chosen this time to lift you. Stay with this, because there is something here you cannot afford to miss, and your attention right now is part of your alignment. And if your heart feels stirred even a little as you hear this, take a second to like this video, because it helps carry this word to those who are also waiting for what I am releasing. You have carried burdens quietly, and you have continued forward even when the path felt uncertain. I saw every moment you chose faith over fear, every time you held on when it would have been easier to let go. That is why this approval has come now. It is not random. It is the result of your endurance, your trust, and your willingness to keep going when there was no visible reward. I do not overlook what you have done, and I do not forget what you have endured. This fortune is already in motion, and what is coming to you will not require you to fight for it in the way you once had to fight for everything else. There will be a sense of ease that feels unfamiliar at first, because you have grown used to struggle. But understand this clearly. What is coming is not something you need to chase. It is something that is being delivered. Your role is not to force it, but to receive it with trust and readiness. Type 1111 if you believe. There are people who have already spoken your name in rooms you have never entered. They have recommended you, supported you, and aligned with you without your knowledge. This is how I work when I am bringing something into your life that is bigger than your current position. I go ahead of you. I prepare the ground. I move hearts and decisions in your favor. By the time you arrive, the path is already set. You may feel unprepared for what is coming, and that feeling is natural. But I would not release something into your life that you are not capable of handling. What you have learned through your struggles has shaped you into someone who can carry this blessing with wisdom. You are not the same person you were before, and that is why now is the right time. This approval did not come too early, and it will not come too late. It is arriving exactly when you are ready to step into it. Let go of the fear that tells you this might pass you by. What I have approved for you cannot be taken by another. It has your name on it, and that name was written with purpose. Do not shrink back when you begin to see the first signs of it. Do not doubt when opportunities start appearing in ways that seem unexpected. This is how I bring transformation into your life, not always loudly, but always powerfully. There is a shift happening in your environment, even if you cannot fully see it yet. Conversations are changing. Opportunities are aligning. Situations that once blocked you are beginning to open. You are moving into a season where things that felt out of reach will start coming closer to you. This is not something you imagined, and it is not something you created on your own. It is something I have released over your life, because you remained faithful in the waiting. There will be moments when you question whether it is truly happening, because you have waited for so long that sudden progress may feel unfamiliar. You may even feel tempted to doubt it, to pull back, or to think it is too good to last. But I am telling you now, do not retreat into old thinking. This is not a temporary moment. This is a shift in your season, and it has been carefully prepared for you. Type 1010 if you trust God. You are stepping into a space where your effort will finally meet reward in a way that feels balanced and right. For a long time, you gave more than you received. You poured out energy, time, and faith without seeing immediate return. That was not wasted. Every step you took was building toward this moment, and now what you planted will begin to grow in ways you can see and experience. Why is this 7-second CIA ritual spreading so quickly everywhere? Recent CIA leaks have revealed a strong brain ritual that triggers an instant flow of wealth. This short technique, validated by 4 neuroscience labs, is rapidly transforming lives. From heavy debt to dream vacations, this could be your path to abundance. If you are seeing this, consider yourself lucky, because the page may disappear soon. Click the link in the description and comments before it is deleted. I have been shaping your patience, because what is coming requires a steady heart. If this had come earlier, it might have overwhelmed you or distracted you from your purpose. But now you carry a deeper understanding, a stronger sense of direction, and a clearer vision of what matters. This is why the timing is now, not because you demanded it, but because you have become ready to hold it without losing yourself. You will also notice a change within you, not just around you. Your confidence will begin to rise, not in a loud or prideful way, but in a quiet assurance that you are where you are meant to be. You will stop second-guessing every decision and start moving with clarity. This inner shift is just as important as the external blessing, because it will help you maintain what is being given to you. There are people who will not understand this change, and that is something you must accept. Not everyone saw your struggles, and not everyone will recognize your growth. Some may question how things turned in your favor so quickly, but you do not need their validation. What I am doing in your life does not require explanation, and it does not depend on their approval. Type 777 if you trust in Jesus. As this fortune begins to take shape in your life, remember where it came from. Do not lose your connection with me in the middle of your increase. Stay grounded in humility and gratitude. The same faith that carried you through your hardest moments must remain with you in your season of blessing. This is how you keep what you have been given, and this is how you continue to grow. You will also be placed in situations where your choices will matter more than before. With greater access comes greater responsibility. You will have opportunities to act with integrity, or to follow paths that seem easier but lead away from your purpose. Choose carefully. What I have given you is meant to build, not to destroy. It is meant to uplift, not to pull you into confusion. There will be a moment when everything becomes clear, when you look back and realize how every delay, every disappointment, and every struggle was guiding you here. That realization will bring peace to your heart. You will understand that nothing was random, nothing was wasted, and nothing was outside of my control. It was all part of the path that led you to this approval. Do not rush the process as it unfolds. Even though the approval has already been given, the manifestation will come in stages. Each step is important, and each moment is shaping you further. Trust the pace, trust the unfolding. What is coming to you is not fragile, but it is being built in a way that will last. You will begin to feel a sense of alignment that you have not felt before. Things will start to make sense. The direction you need to take will become clearer. The confusion that once surrounded your decisions will begin to fade. This clarity is a sign that you are moving in step with what has been prepared for you. There is also protection around this blessing. Not everything that comes your way is meant to stay, and I will remove what does not belong. You may see certain connections fall away or certain paths close suddenly. Do not fear that. That is my hand protecting what I have approved for you. I am making sure that what reaches you is not mixed with what could harm you. Stay alert to the opportunities that align with peace. Not everything that looks big is meant for you, and not everything that feels urgent is part of your path. The right opportunities will come with a sense of confirmation, a quiet knowing that you are stepping in the right direction. Learn to recognize that feeling and follow it. You have entered a time where your life will begin to reflect the change that has already taken place in the unseen. This is not a distant promise anymore. It is becoming real, tangible, and visible. You will see it in your circumstances, in your relationships, and in the way you move through your days. There will be moments when the weight of this change feels heavy, not because it is a burden, but because it is new. You are adjusting to a life that looks different from what you have known. This adjustment will require patience with yourself. Do not expect to understand everything at once. Allow yourself to grow into what has been given to you, just as a seed grows into something strong over time. Type 1212 to claim miracles. What I have approved for you is not meant to confuse you, it is meant to elevate you. If something begins to pull you into chaos or uncertainty, pause and return to the peace that I place within you. My blessings do not come with confusion, they come with clarity and direction. This is how you will know that you are walking in alignment with what I have prepared. You will also begin to see that your past no longer holds the same power over you. The things that once defined you, the mistakes that once weighed on your heart, and the limitations you once believed are losing their hold. You are being renewed, not just in your circumstances, but in your identity. You are no longer the person who struggled to see a way forward. You are becoming someone who walks with confidence and trust. There are new connections entering your life, people who will support, guide, and align with your purpose. These connections are not accidental. I am placing them around you because they will help you move forward in ways you could not on your own. Be open to them, but also be wise. Not every connection is meant to stay forever, but the right ones will strengthen your path and bring clarity to your direction. Type 555 to affirm. Could the CIA really be hiding a 7-second ritual that turns money struggles into success? A confidential CIA finding exposes a unique 7-second practice that activates money attracting brainwaves automatically. Backed by science and 4 elite labs, this simple home ritual is helping struggling people move into dream lifestyles. But this page may not stay live. Click the link in the description and comments before it is wiped from the internet. As you continue forward, you will notice that your efforts are no longer draining you in the same way. There will be a sense of flow in what you do, a rhythm that feels natural and steady. This is because you are no longer pushing against resistance. You are moving with what has already been prepared. This flow is a sign that you are in alignment, and it will guide you as you continue. There may still be moments of challenge, but they will not be the same as before. These challenges will not come to break you, but to refine you. They will shape your understanding, strengthen your decisions, and deepen your trust. Do not fear them. See them as part of the process that is making you stronger and more prepared for what lies ahead. You are also being called to use what you receive with purpose. This fortune is not only for your comfort, it is also for your impact. There are people who will be touched by what flows through your life, people who will find hope, support, and direction because of what you carry. This is part of your calling, and it is something that will become clearer as you continue. Do not hold back when you begin to see the fullness of what is coming into your life. Do not shrink yourself or downplay what has been given to you. What I have approved for you was not given in small measure. It was given in abundance, and it is meant to be lived fully. Step into it with confidence, knowing that you are supported and guided every step of the way. You will also experience a deeper sense of peace, a calm that remains even when things around you are changing. This peace is not dependent on your circumstances. It comes from me. It will anchor you when everything else feels uncertain, and it will remind you that you are not walking alone. Hold on to that peace, because it is one of the greatest signs of my presence in your life. As this journey continues, keep your focus on what truly matters. Do not become distracted by things that pull you away from your purpose. Stay centered, stay grounded, and stay connected to me. This is how you will continue to grow and move forward without losing your direction. What has been approved for you is already shaping your future, even now. You may not see the full picture yet, but it is unfolding step by step. Trust that every part of this process is leading you exactly where you need to be. Nothing is out of place, and nothing is happening without purpose. You are moving into a life that reflects the promises that have been spoken over you. A life where your efforts are recognized, your path is clear, and your purpose is lived out in a real and meaningful way. This is not something distant or unreachable. It is something that is already becoming real in your life. You will begin to notice that the things you once chased are now coming toward you without strain. What used to require constant effort will begin to respond to you with ease. This is not because you have changed everything on your own, but because I have shifted the environment around you. I have aligned what is needed so that your path becomes clearer and your steps become lighter. Type 222 to receive blessings. There will also be a deeper understanding rising within you. You will start to see why certain people had to leave, why certain plans did not work, and why certain doors never opened. At the time, it felt confusing and even painful. But now you will see that those moments were protecting you and preparing you for something greater. Nothing that was meant for you was lost. It was simply being held until the right time. Do not rush ahead of what is unfolding. Even though you can feel the momentum building, allow things to come together naturally. When you try to force what is already in motion, you can disrupt the flow that I have created. Stay patient and steady. What is meant for you will arrive without you having to struggle for it. There will be opportunities that look appealing, but do not align with what I have prepared. These moments will test your focus. Not everything that appears good is meant for your path. Learn to listen to the quiet sense of peace that I place within you. If something disturbs that peace, step back and wait. The right path will always come with a sense of calm assurance. Type 1010 if you walk by faith. As your life begins to reflect this new season, you will also notice a change in how you view yourself. You will no longer see yourself as someone who is waiting to be chosen. You will recognize that you have already been chosen. This shift in identity will change how you move, how you speak, and how you respond to what comes your way. You will carry yourself with quiet confidence, knowing that you are walking in something that has already been approved. There is also a restoration happening within you. Parts of your heart that felt tired, discouraged, or uncertain are being renewed. You are not only receiving external blessings, you are being healed from the inside. This healing will allow you to enjoy what is coming without the weight of past pain holding you back. It will free you to step fully into the life that is opening before you. You will begin to attract what matches this new version of you. Opportunities, relationships, and environments that align with your growth will come closer. At the same time, what no longer fits will quietly move away. Do not try to hold on to what is leaving. Trust that it is making space for what belongs in your life now. Could a hidden CIA discovery explain why so many people are suddenly living in luxury? Secret CIA research has surfaced, revealing a brain technique that pulls in wealth almost like magic. It takes just 7 seconds, can be done at home, and is supported by 4 neuroscience labs. People are leaving debt behind and enjoying luxury right now. But this information might be removed soon. Click the link in the description and comments before it disappears. There will be a moment when you look around and realize how much has changed. The things you once worried about will no longer carry the same weight. The fears that once held you back will feel distant. You will see yourself standing in a place that once felt impossible, and you will understand that it was not your strength alone that brought you there. It was my hand guiding you every step of the way. Stay grounded in gratitude as this continues to unfold. Gratitude will keep your heart open and your mind clear. It will remind you that what you are experiencing is not something to take lightly. It is something to appreciate and to carry with care. This attitude will help you maintain what has been given and continue to grow. You are also being prepared to handle more. What has been approved is not the end, it is the beginning of something even greater. As you walk through this season, you will be shaped for the next level of what I have for you. This growth will come naturally as you remain connected and attentive to my guidance. Do not allow fear of the unknown to slow you down. It is natural to feel uncertain when stepping into something new, but remember that you are not stepping into it alone. I am with you in every moment, guiding your decisions and protecting your path. Trust that you are being led in the right direction, even when you cannot see the full picture. What is unfolding in your life is part of a larger plan, one that goes beyond what you can currently understand. Every step you take is connected to something greater, something that will continue to reveal itself over time. You do not need to have all the answers right now. You only need to keep moving forward with trust. You are entering a time where your life will reflect the favor that has been placed upon you. This favor will open doors, create opportunities, and bring connections that align with your purpose. It will not always be obvious to others, but you will feel it. You will see it in the way things come together, in the way paths open, and in the way your life begins to take shape. You are no longer standing at the edge, wondering if something will happen. You are walking inside what is happening. That difference may feel subtle at first, but it will grow stronger with each passing day. You will begin to notice how naturally things align, how doors open without resistance, and how answers come without confusion. This is not coincidence. This is the evidence of what I have already approved, working itself out in your life. Type 888 to claim alignment. There will be a deeper awareness rising in you, one that helps you see beyond the surface of situations. You will begin to understand timing in a new way. You will see that delays were not punishments but positioning. You will realize that closed doors were not losses but protection. This awareness will free you from the weight of past disappointment and help you walk forward with clarity and peace. As you continue, your voice will change. The way you speak about your life, your future, and your purpose will no longer carry doubt. You will speak with quiet confidence, not because everything is perfect, but because you trust the process you are in. This shift in your words will shape your reality, because what you carry inside you will begin to reflect outward in everything you do. There will be moments when you are reminded of your past, not to pull you back, but to show you how far you have come. You will see the contrast clearly. The confusion that once surrounded you will no longer define you. The struggle that once felt endless will now feel like something you moved through, not something that still holds you. This realization will strengthen your faith and deepen your gratitude. Type 333 if you trust the process. You are also being taught how to hold what you receive with wisdom. This fortune that has been approved for you is not only about gaining, it is about sustaining. It is about knowing how to manage what comes into your life so that it continues to grow and does not slip away. You are learning balance, patience, and discernment in ways that will serve you for the rest of your life. There will be new responsibilities that come with what you receive. They will not feel like burdens, but they will require your attention and care. You will need to make decisions that reflect the growth you have experienced. This is where your strength will show, not in what you receive, but in how you handle it. Stay grounded in what you know is right, and let that guide you forward. You will also begin to notice that your presence carries a different energy. People will respond to you differently. Some will be drawn to your calm, your clarity, and your confidence. Others may feel unsettled by it, because it reflects a change they are not ready to understand. Do not let this affect you. Continue to be who you are becoming without shrinking or holding back. There is also a deeper connection forming between you and me. As your life changes externally, your inner connection is becoming stronger and more steady. You will feel my presence more clearly, not only in moments of need, but in your daily life. This connection will guide you, comfort you, and keep you aligned as you continue forward. You are entering a time where you will no longer question your worth. You will not look at others and feel less than. You will not doubt whether you deserve what is coming into your life. You will understand that what has been given to you is not based on comparison, but on purpose. This understanding will free you from insecurities that once held you back. Why are so many people saying this CIA ritual changed their life in only 7 seconds? This leaked CIA method is powerful and effective. A short brainwave technique, backed by 4 neuroscience labs, is helping regular people move from broke to prosperous. Dream homes, cars, and trips are becoming possible. But this video could be taken down at any moment. Click the link in the description and comments now before it is gone. There will be confirmations along your path, moments that remind you that you are exactly where you are meant to be. These confirmations may come through conversations, through unexpected opportunities, or through a simple sense of peace that settles over you. Pay attention to these moments. They are reminders that you are moving in alignment with what has been prepared. As this season continues, you will find that your focus becomes sharper. You will know what matters and what does not. Distractions that once pulled your attention will lose their power. You will move with intention, making choices that support your growth and your purpose. This clarity will help you continue building on what has been established. Do not forget to remain humble in this process. Everything that is happening in your life is a result of my hand at work. Stay connected, stay grateful, and stay aware of where your strength comes from. This humility will keep your heart open and your path clear. You are not at the end of this journey. What has been approved for you is only the beginning of a greater unfolding. There are still things ahead that you cannot yet see, but they are being prepared even now. Each step you take is leading you deeper into what has already been set aside for you. You are no longer trying to become someone new, you are becoming who you were always meant to be. This is why everything feels different now. You are not pretending, you are not striving to fit into something that does not belong to you. You are simply stepping into the life that was always waiting for you to reach this point. This realization will bring a quiet strength into your spirit, one that does not need to prove itself to anyone. Type 666 to release fear. There will be moments where you pause and reflect on how far you have come, and those moments will fill you with a sense of awe. You will remember the days when things felt uncertain, when you questioned whether anything would change, and when you wondered if your efforts were being seen. Now you will understand that every step mattered. Every moment of persistence, every act of faith, and every choice to keep going has led you here. This is also a time where your perspective will expand. You will begin to see possibilities that you could not see before. Opportunities that once seemed out of reach will now feel accessible. This shift in perspective is not just about what is available to you, it is about how you see yourself in relation to it. You will no longer feel distant from what you desire. You will feel connected to it, as if it is already part of your life. As this continues, you will notice that your decisions become clearer and more intentional. You will not feel pulled in many directions at once. Instead, you will have a sense of focus that guides you. This focus will help you move forward with confidence, knowing that each step you take is aligned with what has been set before you. You will not need to second-guess yourself in the same way you once did. Type 999 if you are ready. There is also a deep sense of stability forming in your life. Things that once felt unpredictable will begin to settle.